Hey guys, so this video is on how to level a unit really quickly in King's Raid. So there's two perspectives to leveling a unit. There's leveling your first team, which is when you've got all your units are on the same level, they're all leveling up in tandem. And then there's also leveling a unit once you've got your main team at 80 and you're trying to level a new unit to fill a gap in your team or to fix a missing niche. So I'm leveling this Cleo rather, because I need AoE damage. And the easiest way to level is to use experience flasks. So experience flasks let you get a unit tons of experience all at once. Like if I press max here, you can see she'll hit 73 from the deluxe, and she'll hit 70 from the extra large. Let's use the extra large here. And then I'm going to get her to 71, and then I'm going to stop here for a second, and there's a reason for this. The lower the level a unit is, the more experience they gain in relation to the rest of the team. Now this doesn't mean that you're getting more experience in general just because you've leveled them up. But what it means is the distribution of the experience will change. If there was 20 experience available between each of your 4 units, and they were all level 70, each of them would gain 5 experience. But how it works with higher levels is if 3 of them are 79 and 1 of them is 70, then it'd be more like the 3 of them would get 1 experience each, and then the level 70 would get 17 experience. So Cleo, by putting her to 71, I can give her T7 gear. So if I just look over here, I want to say I had some good gear for her, but I can't remember exactly which pieces they are. I'll just give her this thing my Maria has. I press auto equip. So by giving my Cleo getting her to 71, I can let her have good enough gear to survive as I run her through the various, here we go. As I run her through the various conquests. So looking here, you can see she's got my phrase gear equipped now. There's not really anything else amazing she can use, and I can enhance her weapon, of course. We'll just use these to enhance the weapon. Bask in the glorious clicking of my mouse. Perfect. So at least she can do some damage now. And then, I'm not going to do all the conquests, but I'll just take her to a quick conquest. And there's one other quick trick you want to use as well. So you want to have them at a lower level, but even if they're not at a lower level, there's still something else you can do. And this is something you can do even as a newer player that's trying to get a certain unit to the next stage. For example, if your team is level 50 and you want to start using T6 gear on your DPS, what you do is you go to your heroes and you give them experience flasks. So using empty flasks, you can see I've used most of mine up, you equip them to your main units. So Annette doesn't need one because I'm actually still trying to level her. And then when you go into battle, instead of getting the experience, that unit will instead be given the XP flask will get the experience. Well, so instead of the unit getting the experience, you'll fill up experience flasks that you can use to give to other units. So in this battle, my Marianne, the experience will go into flasks that I can use to level up Cleo, Theo, or Annette. So if I just press auto battle here, and we'll just run through one of them, I won't run through all 5, just to show you how much experience Cleo is going to gain. It's very confusing with Theo and Cleo in the same party in comparison to normal. Oh, that was actually some decent damage from Cleo. Not too shabby. So yeah, so if you look, Cleo got double the experience of everyone else. She's 8 levels below them, so she got double the experience of Annette and Theo, and even more than double the experience that Marianne got. So if you want to level a unit to really quickly, just throw empty pots onto all your units except that unit, and just let that unit gain the experience, and then use the empty pots that have been filled to level the unit. If I go quickly over to Cleo again, you can see that if I just press max on her, I'll hit level 76 with all these. And unfortunately, I'll probably only be able to get her about 78 today, which hopefully will be enough for what I need her for, but if it's not, then oh well. Anyways guys, that's how to quickly level units in King's Raid. Just grab those empty pots when you see them from May's shop, that's where you get them usually, and go to town using them on your units. I will note that they are pretty expensive, so if you don't absolutely need to be leveling a unit beyond the rest of your team, it's probably a better idea not to buy them because your gold can be better used for other endeavors. These 80 experience flasks, for example, would give me 2 million experience, but 2 million experience isn't that huge in the grand scheme of things for my Cleo, and it would cost me 1 million gold. So you can see that that's only 2 experience for 1 gold, which can be a pretty hefty price to pay. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe if you did, and have a good one.